start streaming. That's what I meant. There we go. Got me all nervous.
You ain't been in a room with real racers before.
Racers, but this is
No clicking.
Yep.
Already started clicking.
Yeah, so what'd you do this off weekend with the rain?
Laid in bed.
Lay in bed?
Yep.
Nice.
Watching more racing and then went to work.
Nice. I mean, I caught up on all the racing. Flow. I didn't watch the IRA one yet, but
You didn't miss anything. It was dry.
Well,
but
we kind of talked about that in the
the
shop.
outlaw stuff was boring till the end.
Boring till the end. Hey,
Boring
if it's gonna be exciting, make it the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was.
Watch any of the Indiana Midget Week?
No.
Ohio. Nice. Oh yeah, Ohio Spring
They have
Week's
like
going.
50 cars tonight, 49 cars or something. I heard.
Jeez, and they're running at Fremont.
No, that was last night. I thought.
I host a show and I
Cool
should
though.
probably
Todd
know
King
that.
went down there.
Oh, he did?
Yep, he's down there tonight too.
Really?
Ohio Speed, if I can tag, or there you go. Speed Week. Oh, that's ratings. June. Oh yeah, we're like in the middle of it actually.
Yeah.
I thought about going.
Wayne
down
County.
Wayne County. There we go.
I thought about going down there.
To run or to?
Yeah. To run, bring the car, go have some fun, but with treatment and everything else, it was a bad time. It was bad timing.
Is that a bucket list thing or just kind of?
The bucket list thing would be going to Pennsylvania to run for the week. That would be where I want to go, not Ohio. Ohio's a lot of dry, sandy tracks.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania's a lot of half miles, real fast. Williams Grove and stuff. I'd love to go there and run.
Yeah. That looks fun. What's your bucket?
I really don't have a bucket.
You just
Seems like I've tipped every bucket over.
Well, when you stand on them, hit your size.
Oh man, this is gonna be a very fun show. Welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. I'm your host Derek Crane, presented by 10V Graphics. Give you a shout out, Matt.
All right.
Very nice, very cost effective. If you want to make your car look pretty and then wreck it, he's the guy to do it.
Not me.
not you. Yeah, not him. We've had our chat. So just a disclaimer real quick. Cannot guarantee a clean show. So
No.
just letting you guys know. And we don't have a dump button because, yeah, we don't dump. But we're here with Matt VanderVere and Alan Hafford. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
And then priority information real quick. We have a live show August 5th at Hold My Beer, so this stuff is live, but actually a live audience, so that'll be fun. On Monday, August 5th at Hold My Beer in downtown Kenosha, we'll be bringing the car out. Still haven't figured out a guest yet to have on there, or guests, I should say. And hopefully they'll be able to bring their car out, so definitely check them out. All right, so with the double feature, and every time I think and say double feature, I just hear Zelski in my head going, double feature! Double feature! So yeah, double feature tonight with Matt VanderVere and Alan Hafford. And then also don't forget to comment where you are watching from, because it's always kind of cool to see. And thank you so much for tuning in. So we'll start the show off with just some like background on our guest here. So Matt, why did you pick number 10?
I picked number 10 from back in when I raced bikes.
BMX.
BMX bikes?
Yeah, from BMX. I was top 10 in district points one year. I got a jacket. I liked the number 10, and I've always ran number 10 ever since.
Nice. Where'd you ride at?
Where didn't you?
Where didn't you?
You're better. Where didn't we?
Yeah, that's you and Tater and Sivia and.
No, it was more just me. Taters is
Okay.
Jimmy tried it, but he did tires to over the wall.
There's a lot of people that tried it. It just didn't work out.
Okay.
You know?
Kendon Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kendon for a long time.
He said, "What up, BMX crew?" Thank you, Kendon, for tuning in. Jimmy IE and Lexi, thank you so much. Oh, during her high school graduation.
Awesome.
Nice. On stage or just sitting there in the crowd? All right, so you picked number 10 for BMX.
Yeah.
Tater, why number 38?
It was the year my grandma was born. My
Okay.
biggest supporter, and just showing her some love.
Nice. Have you guys had any other numbers that you wish you could have been, or are you just really happy with your numbers? Numbers you like, don't like?
I'm happy.
You're happy.
No, there's not really.
I wouldn't change it for the world.
Okay. All right. Cool. Jack Eschbach, Tater, make sure you order the decals for G's helmet.
Already done.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Man, I've got a lot of comments coming in. Thank you guys. Ashley tuning in from Petrified Springs Forest. From my lovely wife, Ashley. Ryan Zelski, LOL. Double feature. Tater, what do you like to do outside of racing or when you're not racing?
Well, I this year for Babbitt's, I voting for Trump.
Okay.
And long walks on a beach naked.
They're short walks.
Yeah, very short.
He's a big guy. They're short.
No, we just, we're going to be very busy here shortly. Gianni, he talked his mom into getting a go-kart.
Ooh, what kind of go-kart?
Same as what Colin does.
Oh, so the wing stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, speaking of which, Doris, keep it PG, Alan. We already did
My filter is not in the building.
Yes. Matt, what do you like to do outside of racing? I know you got,
stuff with the kids.
There you go.
Housework and stuff with the kids.
Okay. And what are the kids into?
It's the daughter. She's into everything. Everything there is.
Nice.
And usually, if I'm not at the races, I usually go to Six Flags.
Yeah.
All the time. If you call me, there's a 10 out of 10 chance I'm at Six Flags hanging out.
That's a VanderVere thing.
That's a VanderVere thing. What's your favorite territory at Six Flags?
Oh man.
Or ride?
Probably still the Goliath.
Okay, Goliath, and that's that one that newer one that launches you out. I think Big George Gertner. I think he worked on that.
I
believe
did.
they did.
I worked on it.
You did? Or
when it was the Iron Wolf, I actually I cut the base out where the ride comes into the housing.
Yeah.
It was too long, so we actually had to cut that off.
Okay.
So I worked there for probably 6 months on that ride, and then where you go underground, we the company I was working for, we did the walls.
Okay. Wow. Tater, what's your favorite territory ride at Six Flags?
So when you're Taters, you don't fit on the rides at Six Flags. You get to one click and you're like, oh shit, I can't get on this ride.
So that's where that belt comes in place, right?
Yeah. Do yours, buddy. The best ride at Six Flags is the guess your weight. And Matt, Grandma taught us, we're going to drive these guys nuts. So Matt would go and they'd guess his weight, and he weighed maybe 120 pounds as a kid. Then I get on there, it was 240. Well, hell, now we really put a hurting on him.
Yeah.
But we'd always win something out of that.
Nice.
And we always dropped our food.
It was free food.
Doris Harvey here, SKE Wing Kart Super, and then Maddie shoots in. Hello, what's up, Maddie? For those listeners that do not know a lot about you guys been in racing for a long time. Like, obviously, the BMX days, but when was your first, do you remember your first lap in a car, full-size car?
Oh, man. Full-time racing was in 2008 in a sprint car, and I jumped right into a sprint car. I only raced one time in a 4-cylinder that we raced to the racetrack up at Manitowoc, and the car wouldn't run, and then it ran. I was wide open to the first corner, almost hit the wall, drove back around, made a couple laps, pulled in. Taters blew the car up the next night at his house doing burnouts in the driveway.
We paid $50 for it.
Oh my god.
Cheney's Automotive it was in Winter Harbor.
And then at that point you're like, yeah, Wing 410 is in my sight. Yes, it's in my future.
I knew it.
Tater, you remember your first lap?
So actually, before I started sprint car racing, I did drag racing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that was fun.
Up at Great Lakes and more or all over the place?
Great Lakes, we did some racing in Iowa. Cedar Falls, that was.
Okay.
The US 41 in Indiana.
Okay.
That's where all the trash talking comes from. If you were around drag racing, you got thick skin, you know. Some of these guys were around drag racing, they'd want to fight everyone they see.
Jackhammers.
Yeah. Hunter currently doing an oil change watching this. Thank you, Hunter. Don't get in trouble. Favorite track, current or that's not around anymore? Oshkosh.
Man, I don't know. I've been to a lot.
Or not your favorite? One where you're just like, man, I'm not going, or like you're not excited for that to be on the schedule?
Beaver Dam. That's always one that I hate going to.
Why is that?
Well, I think every time I've been there, I've tore up a race car, unless it was a non-wing car. I jump in a non-wing car. I've won every time I've been there in a non-wing car. I go there in a wing car, and I flip almost every time I've been there in a wing car.
I was about this close for using your picture with the guest coming up with you and Tater's non-wing car.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's going to be 238s.
Yeah,
like, that's fine, but
car.
yeah, you'll have everybody in that car, basically. Oh, man. And I remember Dan Wade saying, yeah, I love Matt driving my car, but, man, every time he drives, I got to buy another right rear rim.
Yeah.
On the wall, leaning on it.
It's funny, if
you have to.
he told you what gear we'd run with him versus me, you'd be like, no way.
Big
like
split.
half-mile gear every time we were in the car with Matt.
Wow.
It just got it wound up against the wall. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of what I figured out too. When you run with the steel blocks and they got a little bit more torque on you, you just gotta run the wall and run it wide open, and hopefully the bottom doesn't come in.
Straighter's better.
Yeah, yep. Jimmy, IE, this should be done with stunts by the. All right, Jimmy, y'all gonna working on cars tonight after the show? Maybe stop out. Should be done with the struts by then. Oh yeah, stop by. Yeah. For sure. Text me, or don't call me, because then we're still on the air. So yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Stop by. All right, and then what did you guys do for work?
Nothing.
Nothing. I want your job.
I don't have to get up.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
I'm a railroad signalman.
Nice. So that is not standing by a signal and changing the lights, obviously. So
and maintenance, you do, yeah.
Maintenance, nice.
Yes.
Well, I mean, not changing the lights, but I mean like switching the signal lights.
No.
Yeah, sometimes.
No. So install construction of new crossing gates, switches.
Nice.
Cantilevers. We run a
That's why
crane.
there's a lot of failures.
No, there's not.
Blinky.
Oh.
No, there's not.
That's a good one.
It's a good career.
Okay, cool. And you said you're just going to Six Flags is basically your job now, right? 10 out of 10 times
I'm
you're going to Six
retired,
Flags.
man.
Man,
I
love
was
it.
a union carpenter for a lot of years, about 16 years.
Wow. And that's where you were working when you worked at Six Flags. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This one should be fun. We'll start with Matt. Nickname.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? It was like, wow.
That's why there's a question mark here, because I'm like, I know both of them have multiple. I don't know which one to ask.
Well, I was Guido for a while.
Guido, okay.
Matty V.
Yep.
Boo
Boo Boo. You want to know
Oh,
why?
yes, I do want to know why.
Because he was the last to the candy basket.
Yeah. There was a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I probably wasn't even supposed to be here.
No. Okay, gotcha.
It should have been
Yeah,
not
the VanderVeres had a lot of conversion vans.
Conversion vans? Okay, 15 passengers?
Yeah.
Not quite, but
close.
they could definitely fit them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Tater.
So we have a Tater nickname and then the VanderVere family nickname, which was Cartman.
Cartman?
Yeah, because...
Off of South Park.
Oh, so
Yeah, where's my cheesy food?
Yeah, okay. I haven't watched South Park that much, but oh man.
I sent them a picture the other day of Cartman
Yep.
in a race car.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man. Yeah, so we know he was taters, and the latest one is tires to the wall.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna make money on that.
Yeah, you are. Like, hey,
If he was smart, he would have already had shirts.
They'll be coming out.
I did see one. Or did I see it, or was I not supposed to see it? Anyways, it said, "From the tires to the walls until the sweat drips from my balls."
No, that was one of them too.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
And it shows him running.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, so we got Shay Cesano. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. What's up, Shay? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, man, good run last night up until the last few laps. That sucked, unfortunately. But hey, at least the car's in one piece. Jimmy, I hear thanking Shay for putting Nate in the car. Doris, I didn't know that.
What?
I'm assuming that's about your nickname? One of your nicknames? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then Shay, he drove that thing. I already ordered my hoodie. Love it. Awesome. All right. So we'll transition
So
here.
you haven't answered any of them questions that you asked.
Yeah,
us.
where's yours?
Oh, where's mine?
Yeah.
Oh, to which one?
First night
What's
of
your
racing,
favorite
we can
track?
call you No Brakes.
No brakes. Yep.
I wanted to kick his ass so bad. Dad's like, he's really good friends with the Hannahs. They grew up. I'm like, okay, Dad, just for you.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Man, dude.
But it was the racing. I get it.
But he
you
does
know.
have Wellwood steel brakes. I mean, you knew it wasn't going to stop.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. All right. So here's the thing. We went up to Minnesota to pick up the car. He didn't have any brakes with it or any masters or anything, right? So we're like, oh well, we're new. Do you have stuff? So he kind of like looked around the shop and put stuff together.
There's something in my shed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Put it in there. Drive it in qualifying, which obviously. Even 2016, we were still way hard on the brakes. If you watch it, it's just like watching paint dry.
Go-kart racers.
Yeah. So went out for qualifying. Cool. Heat race. I was like, doesn't feel right. Now, of course, I come from go-kart, so I'm used to like stopping on a dime, but I'm like, it just doesn't feel like I'm stopping. So I came in, told my dad and Tim Cox, I was like, hey, like I know it's not a go-kart, but it's still, like, they're slowing down, and I can't slow down as fast as they can. They're like, no, you're fine. 4 laps into the main, it goes to the motor plate.
Rips the rear bumper off the car in front of him.
So my smart-tastical brain was like, they're all running the bottom. I'll just go to the top. So
Yeah.
I went to the top, and I was okay. Well, everyone's running the bottom. It started slowing the bottom down. Well, Tater and Klemko got racing each other really hard. They got the white. I went into one on the top, and I'm like, hey, I think I can get by these guys by turn 4, right? So, but I forgot who wheel slapped who, but you both wheel slapped each other and moved up in front of me. And I'm like, I have no brakes. So I'm like, hey, I'll turn it under them. Turned it under them, but of course, not used to the dry middle part of the track. I just killed the tires, and Tater comes up on the right side, and he gets right in front of me, and he dives on the brakes
I got a tire in the helmet.
to go left, and as soon as I saw you go like that, I was like already pumping the brakes. I was like, no. And I tried to hit you as square as I could, but I hit you square in the left rear. And then I was like, yep, this is it. Up and over.
It is just a reoccurring thing.
Yes, this is.
He's got marks on the car this year.
No. This time I got the Riker.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So that's how I met Tater, and then I was intimidated to be like, oh man, should I talk to him? I'm like, he's probably pretty hot right now. So I'm like, so I think I'd messaged you during the week like, hey, I just didn't mean to do it.
It's a racing thing, dude.
Yeah. And then the other fun one was 2020, that heat race.
I don't remember that one.
When you said I jumped you,
Oh.
and you buried it into one. And you drove up. I mean, obviously you buried it, and I'm like, yep. So up there and got over the fluff and almost hit the turn 2 wall, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, on the start.
Yeah, on the start. Yep.
Yeah, you were the outside car.
Yep.
Hey, pole car sets the pace,
Yeah.
Hoss.
I tried to pull a fast one, and he got it back to me, and then I was like, oh man.
You jump me? All right, I'll drive you in hard, buddy.
And then obviously this year has been fun too. So, and for those, I wasn't mad at the red. I'm not saying I was mad at the red. That was just me not being. I was not listening. I mean, I texted you. Was it yesterday or this morning? I was like, yeah. I was like, no, I'm gonna get him going into 3 this time. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
I was looking at the video. I'm like, well, hell, it's green.
Yeah.
It says I heard red, and then next thing you know, I was a lawn dart.
There went to no brakes.
Yep, no brakes again. No, this time I had brakes and I locked the motor up.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to Onboard over and over again. I'm like, yeah, I didn't stand on it. Like, and I actually bruised the back of my right calf to hold my leg off the throttle, so it was bouncing off the seat. But all good, all good. One thing I do appreciate about Taters is that you can talk to him. You can, yeah. Oh, I mean, but you can, yeah. But you can, like, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna bring the whole crew into anything or their crew into anything. Just talk to him, and we're cool. He's here. Woohoo!
Back in my day.
Well, that's just it. Like back in the days, like there's guys like Mike Dubs and Mike Frost that would, yeah. The speaking, yeah.
I always learned I'm okay with just staying at my trailer, but as soon as somebody comes down, it's
game
on. Yeah, it's game on.
Have you met
Matt's
sister?
That was the wrong decision.
Matt's sister, no.
She's the strongest boy of them all.
Well,
Really?
the ball's never descended. That's why she got boobs.
Oh, man. She come to the track often?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Not
Don't
as
get her
much
fired
this
up.
year.
I'm telling you.
She's been occupied with other stuff, but
Okay.
she usually comes quite a bit.
Okay. Man, I need to meet more of your family.
That's the oldest brother.
Yeah.
The oldest brother.
She is. Yeah, she is.
Sorry, Sharon.
Yep.
Don't hurt me.
So, what's your favorite track?
Favorite track?
Go-karts or
sprint cars? Go-karts, Shawano. Shawano's pretty fun. And then sprint cars would have to be... Circle City's pretty fun. I like Gas City. Favorite Wisconsin track would probably be Plymouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Plymouth?
It's just, I don't
the
know.
new... Oh, you never raced the old Plymouth.
The old Plymouth was
And
cool.
I never raced the old reverse banking Wilmot, too, so...
Yeah.
All my stuff's kind of new.
The old Plymouth was actually, I think, 10 times the track that the new Plymouth is.
So it went down a little bit?
Yeah, dude, yeah, a lot.
Okay.
The old track was so awesome.
What
there's some
high
videos
banked
on
or
YouTube. No,
it's flat.
there was no
Like,
back straightaway wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you came
gotcha.
off the track, it literally went down.
So that's why the wall on the back shoots weird, where it's got the turn 2
Yeah.
exit and the turn 3 exit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
Showing our age.
Yeah.
You guys ever race Kokomo?
I did a
Either of
crate.
you?
Oh no, I did both. I did
I
a crate
haven't.
and a non-wing.
Did you?
410. Yeah, that's intimidating.
Car disappears.
It's intimidating. When you throw it into turn 1 and you drop like turn 4 at Angel Park, but it's the other way.
Old mullet chops.
And then you're looking directly into the sun, and you're just like, man, I hope that wall's not there. It's wicked. It's intimidating. Have you ran there?
Yeah.
Wing or non-wing?
I ran there non-wing. It was the second time ever, and I ran the Kokomo Clash. It was like 50 cars.
Yeah.
For the Kokomo Clash, and I went there second time sitting in the non-wing car.
Oh.
And
50-inch front axle still.
Yeah, still 50-inch front
Soft
axles.
bars.
Yeah, just I talked to Tim Cox. So what should I do?
Yeah.
He said put this on it. So I went there, put it on it.
Wow. How'd you do?
I think like 12th in the B main or something.
Nice.
Which ain't bad when there's like 24 car B main.
Yeah, in like 10 laps or whatever. Like you gotta do your work quick. Tony Barron, what's up, fellas? Sean Stykes, what's up, Sean? Lisa Hafford. Who is she? Your mom, yeah, your mom. She will put an ass whooping on
She knows about Sharon, boy.
Oh man. Okay, so you have security. You have security. Okay.
On both ends.
On both ends. Yeah.
Covers the girls. I usually.
Oh man! And then what I do for work is I work at a meat casing plant, which is not packing meat into casings. We just make the casings for the meat.
Oh.
So.
Well, because I was gonna say, are you like a Hanson's or something, or? that you're out there butchering and you shove it in.
No hot farms. Yeah, great people too, by the way, the Hop family. Because I don't want to slam them because they do so much for the sprint car stuff.
I do meat packing too, but
different but same. Different but same. Oh man! All right, so let's get into just some of your years so far. So Matt, you are 8th in Wilmot points with the top 10 finish, and then you're 20th in IRA points with top. What? I don't think that's actually after the Angel Park. That's right, because I did it yesterday, and it wasn't updated because IRA. Yeah. But not running for points, right? Just sticking local, picking and choosing.
I don't even pick and choose. If I feel good, we go. If I don't feel good, we don't go.
That's probably a good idea, because when you don't feel good, you usually odd stuff up, or you're just wasting money running in the back.
Well, Plymouth was a rough one.
When
this
was
year?
That? Earlier in was it April or May?
Probably the May one.
Oh, when we ran there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a rough night.
Oh, what happened?
Just a rough night. I had treatment and didn't feel good, and heartbeat was way up, and drain just same old. When you don't feel good, you just makes a rough night.
Yeah, and then that was before Beaver Dam, right?
Yeah.
And then you went to Beaver Dam and started on the pole of the B. Was it the pole or second outside?
No, I started 3rd row.
3rd row? Oh, and still got caught up.
Yeah.
And that mess. And how bad was the car from that flip?
Everything.
Everything.
That was the whole car.
You didn't hurt the motor, right?
No, but
good.
we still had to check it.
Yeah.
Still had the car upside down in the garage.
If you would have seen how he checked it, I couldn't. I'm like, yeah, right. Send me a picture. Sanford and Son over here.
I literally flipped the car over in the garage and pulled the oil pan off.
Wow.
Well, it's still in the frame rails. I just flipped the car over to be able to check it.
Smart.
I figured to drain the oil. The car's been upside down. What's the difference?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So you went to Beaver Dam. You flipped it, and it was that week that you were like, hey, your stickers or some of the other stickers that I needed were ready. And you're like, oh, it's in the barn, just go. So I went back there, and I was like, me and my dad are walking in there, and I'm like, how the hell do you flip the car, but you don't get the nose wing or the front end? And then I'm like, oh no, there's a front end over there.
But it didn't tear up the front wing.
Oh, so? Oh, wow.
Yeah, front wing never got touched.
Some Hefner wings. Take a good old licking.
Yeah. If it can hold the wind, it'll hold the ground.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Alan, you are 8th in points, and for IRA and Wilmot, and it's actually the lowest you've been in. Yeah, for sure. It's the lowest you've been in your career, which is odd.
210.
210. Oh man.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely. I mean, there's a lot of people that have gotten better just as we were looking at the points. You know.
Yeah.
Zach did nothing full time, and now it seems like he is. And you had Tyler Coxhouse, even the little Hanson, Austin, and Tristan. He's definitely.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those surprising, but not surprising.
No,
it's not surprising that he's this good. It's just how fast
he was showing it last year too.
Yeah.
Like there was a couple B mains. I was like, wow, he's really doing really good here. And he's charging a corner. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was at the 2 weeks ago at Angel Park with the Wisconsin wingless because Nathan was running the Ralph Johnson car, and we were in the middle for the main. And coming to the checker, Tristan just put wide open, never lifted to get 5th. Like, I was like, that he's going to wad it up coming off of 4, and he didn't. So he's a gasser for sure. So that doesn't really surprise me. But yeah, so you're sitting 8th with the top 10, and you made all features so far, so that's really good. And earlier this year, we had our top 10 ranking of the Wisconsin wingless drivers of all time. So like the last 10 years, you were ranked 10th on that list. Do you feel that that's where you should be, or do you feel you're higher, lower?
It doesn't. Time changes. We're all getting older, and there's younger kids coming in, and
that don't fear death.
Maybe not, you know, but you know, at the end of the day, it's about you know, just trying to. We do this because we want to, you know, continue to try to get better. You know, we think we can do it. You know, but you never know. You're never guaranteed tomorrow. So for that fact, you know, I still do it just because I love it. I mean, look at Tim Cox. You know, like.
He's a legend.
Yeah, like I remember when I started, I'm like, I'll quit at like 40, and then I'm like, well, hell, I'd even be a badass car owner, you know?
Yeah, that's what I want to go do. Like, once I'm starting to get done, be like, because like Cooper, I'm like looking at Cooper. If he wants to race, awesome, like I'll help him. But if he doesn't want to race, I'm not going to push it. But I'm looking at his age, I'm like, okay, that'd be a nice transitioning phase, I guess, to go from driver to car owner. You know, like
you don't want to do it.
Says the guy that jumped in my dad's car.
I don't want to do it.
Maybe. Well, so
I've done it.
So all right, so that's another question. After Matt, you're done full time racing. What are you gonna full time just cold turkey stop racing?
Yep.
Are you gonna slowly phase out? You're gonna own a car. You're gonna own a track. Be a promoter.
I'll be done.
You'll be done.
Yep. If my kids don't want to do it, I'll be done 100%.
Okay.
Sell it all as a package deal and walk off.
Okay. I mean, you have a very nice property.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to leak it out because I don't know what kind of, you know.
We're going to go.
But I kid you not.
We'll buy a lot of machines and we'll buy track stop stuff and we'll do race car stuff out at the house.
Yeah. That track is really nice.
When we were
like the potential of it, like with the rooming and everything, like that's going to be one badass track.
Thanks to Klimco.
Yeah. Nice. Tater, what do you want to do? When you're done racing, are you gonna go to car owner?
I'd like to. I've always, I don't know. My grandma raised me and Matt pretty much. Brought us traveling, racing, and whatnot. And I felt like, you know, like Matt's parents were doing at the time. You know, they were more interested in circle track racing when we were kids. You know, they traveled here and there. You know, let us use the van.
But it sounds like some good stories.
Ask Matt where his first child came from. The old van. But no, you know, it's to me, it's like you got to get the kids interested, and I think that even on a local level here, that's one thing that we lack. I mean, for us, is like, Wilmot's like right there. Like it would be cool to put a kart track up there, and I know they've tried to, and just people to run it, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot going on, though. I think with just a lot of the kids that are growing up now, there's no respect. There's no respect. They don't even respect the equipment they're in.
Yeah.
True.
And they don't want to put in the time or the work. They just want to get in it and drive it as hard as they can. And if you're next to them, they don't give it. They don't care. They just run right into you.
Yeah.
And if I was a car owner, I'd want somebody that wants it, you know, like I don't care. I wouldn't even necessarily worry about the money. Just show a kid that wants to put in the time and work.
Yeah.
Like there truly is some people, like I've seen like the MSA ranks of guys that like not really have anything, but they can drive the wheels off of things. You know what I mean? And it's like that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see bike racing back around. I know Waukegan has a track, but it'd
the
be
bicycles.
Nice. I think you know, it teaches you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you can be aggressive, but you can't be too aggressive.
Yeah, it's a good starting point to kind of branch off from that before you start.
It really is.
Yeah, before you start driving $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 race cars.
I mean,
because if you mess up on a BMX bike, like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it hurts.
Hey, I've seen guys get punched in the mouth on BMX bikes
during a race.
Right at flat out.
Taters was there. I was in a 16 and over open class. That was a money race. We were in a semi. I punted this guy that was like 300 pounds, this big, huge black dude. I gave him one of these up over the berm. He went flying.
It's Morristown, Tennessee.
Wow. Did you have to run, or you're good?
No, I was good.
Oh, you're good? Awesome.
It's just a different mentality there.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just different.
Yeah, Sammy Swindell's right. You know, all you gotta do is buy a pit pass to get to drive.
Yeah.
It's funny what he said though. That guy like owned all of his equipment.
Yeah. Oh man, let's catch up on some comments here. Tony Barron says, haha, back in meat. Doris Harvey here. Pretty sure Alan has that a photo of that. Joe.
Back in meat?
Yeah.
No.
Comedic timing's everything.
Yeah.
Comedic comments are everything too. Joe here. Matt did an awesome job at Beaver Dam at the Outlaw Show. Yep. Where'd you finish in that?
19th, 17th,
19th?
somewhere
Okay.
up there.
Yeah, nice. You made the show. I mean,
we were up a lot farther. But,
Yeah.
You know.
And they move around Beaver Dam.
Oh, yeah.
They move.
Oh, they get going.
Tony, hey Matt, you forgot me. I hauled all the clay in.
He did.
Push truck Tony.
Push truck Tony.
Yep. That dude's a legend. And then Doris No Matt. Love the no context. It's always fun. Yeah, so real quickly, November, because that's usually around the banquet season, you know, with series and stuff.
Go-kart race?
Yes, there's going to be a go-kart race. Yes.
Is that what you're getting at?
No, close though. We're going to do a bench racing awards. Yeah. So, like, stuff I got is predictions, like the person that has the best or the closest predictions, which I accidentally got 10 in one time because it's 3 points if you get the driver in the correct spot and the lightning sprints. And I was like, oh, crap, I got all 3. So I'm not going to be doing that for a while. Double duty here. So you have to run double duty that night. So right now, Chris Klumko is leading it, and Ralph Johnson's second, and Alan's Hafford's third.
It's because the damn header fell off.
I know. Yeah, and you know what? And if Dan Wade never would have hit it, no one would have known. But he had to hit it. Yep. We got, I'm going to call it the janitor award, you know, the person with the most sweeps of the night, which actually only one driver has it, and that's Josh Gehrig in the street stop.
Guess where he came from? The neighborhood.
The neighborhood?
Yeah, 3 blocks away.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then we got, you know, Hard Charger, the Anchor, People's Champ, Driver of the Year, all that stuff. So it's going to be fun. So I'm kind of keeping track for Hard Charger and the Anchor Award of, you know, plus minuses. And Alan's plus 13.
For what?
Zelski's minus. Negative 10.
Wait, he's messing with you. Obviously, this is the wingless and Wilmot classes, but yeah, Alan is plus 13 in the features and minus 3. And I don't count DNFs for like the Anchor because why kick a man when he's down after he flipped? Most likely in the wingless, because actually Cedar Lake is the only time that they actually ran with no red flags, right?
I don't know. Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of wreck stuff.
Is it even on video?
Yeah.
Is it on Flow or anything?
Nah, they got their own deal.
Yeah, Tater on Alan Hafford Motorsports.
Yeah.
He's got the link, so check that out. I did see that. I just haven't had time to watch it, but I'd like to watch it. But yeah, so right now
I believe on Marshall's page you can get the feature on there. I think Ryan, somebody
Marshall's got it. Okay.
Yep.
Dan Wade, that damn header. I mean, you had it all nice and it's all polished and. Like,
that was an old. Everything was from like I kid you not, that car. That's the spare to the spares. That's like the beater car. That's the car he ran. I think it's like a 2016.
He says the beater car, but it lapped him.
Oh. Oh man, yeah.
Tater hater.
Tater hater. Oh, that's another good nickname there. Put on a shirt. But yeah, so in the wingless, the driver with the most passes in the features, Jimmy Sivio with 23, Josh Davidson with 22, and then a tie for third with Austin Hansen and Johnny Meyer, who's at that Red 86 car. He just stays out of trouble, really. Yep. And then so Tater's not too far behind that, so that's a good battle. And then also I kind of do like the other ones in all the other classes, which I will have that kind of posted here shortly with the next kind of predictions and stuff like that.
Definitely cool with all the stats.
Yeah, Statman, it's trying sometimes.
Yeah.
There's some Sundays where I'm like, I come home from church, I'm like, I just want to take a nap, but I'm like, I should probably do that real quick, so it's only one night.
If you lose it, if it gets away from you,
yep.
Yep.
So, which I did find not ironic, but I was just like, oh, I don't remember the IRA ever having a hard charger award in the wingless.
I don't know if they do or not.
Until I posted something about the hard charger last year, and that was Eric Wilkie.
Like they used to have when we were kids, you could get like souvenir programs, and like that was huge. Like, I got one from like '92 where your old man was racing, and I'm like, wow. Todd Lear was in there in a wing car. I'm like, oh, look at this guy. Then I look at the age, I'm like, man, he was a kid.
Yeah. Wow. Natasha VanderVere, Taters, I'm surprised you agreed to a show with Matt.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to do it any other way. It's just, I'd
have been surprised if he went out with Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's bad enough them two parking close to each other.
Yeah. Jimmy's episode was pretty good. If you guys have
I watched it.
Have you listened to the bonus on Spotify?
No.
Oh, that's gloves come off in that one. So I'm glad you didn't listen.
So that's where he starts talking bad about him.
Not necessarily bad. Not necessarily bad, but he definitely. Not we all, but that's just where more of the right rears kind of come in. Like a little bit like, hey, we're not going to junk you, but like. Just kind of scary, no pun intended.
Just remember, Jimmy, we got a casting couch in front of us.
Yep.
I thought it would be more dirtier.
There it is. You got it in there.
It was cow spotted.
Yeah. All right. So we have a game here. It's been a hot minute since we've done Order Up. So this is presented by Ashley Bree Photography. So if you're looking for someone to capture your special moments, whether that's high school graduation, engagement, wedding, family function, check out ashleybrephoto.com. So this one is Order Up. We've been playing a lot of back and forth, so I'm like, I have to change it up. And I made this a while ago. And I'm like, these guys might know some of this stuff. And everyone has to do with, the 6 questions have to do with Wisconsin wingless. So...
That sucks.
So basically, here we'll go back and forth between Tater and Hafford. VanderVere, there we go. I will ask you a question. I'll give you the answers. You just have to place them in order.
Easy enough. I'm good at that. 50-50 shot.
All right. So we'll start with Tater. 1 through 6.
6.
6? Okay. Now, I made these a while ago, and I should have probably proofread these today, but I didn't. Order these drivers from highest to lowest points finish from the 2022 Wilmot Championship. That is going to be Ryan Zelski, Chris Klemko, Rusty Egan, Jimmy Sivia.
Who's the highest?
Yep, who's the highest, and then go to the lowest.
Repeat it again.
That one's easy.
No, it's Sivia.
Sivia, Egan, Klemko, Zelski. And Facebook, feel free to comment what your answer is if you think you've got it.
I can't believe you got to think about that.
Well, shit, I ain't getting old. It's Sivia, Zelski, Klemko, Egan.
No.
Zelski.
Klemko. It'll go Klemko, then Zelski, then Egan.
No.
Really?
It goes Chris Klemko, Jimmy Sivia, Rusty Egan, Ryan Zelski.
Oh, we're doing Wilmot.
Yeah, Wilmot. Sorry. We're Wilmot. Yeah, I should have said that. So that was 22 points separating 4th through 7th. So those guys were really close. VanderVere, 1 through 5.
Oh man, let's go 4.
4.
The old man's old number.
Yeah. Order these Wisconsin Wingless Sprint Series drivers' tenure with the series. How long they've been racing. As of 2023.
When did the series start?
15.
15?
Yep, 15. Sivia, Sully, Big George Gartner, and Ralph Johnson.
And what was the question?
Tenure.
Who's the oldest?
Yeah, who's been running the longest?
Gardner.
And then next?
Man, I don't think Sivia's been racing the wingless that long, has he?
No. I ain't helping you.
It's
a competition, damn it. Piss rocks.
Man, I would say Sivia would be second.
So, Gartner, Sivia.
And then I would say Oh man.
You should know this, man.
Sully and Ralph Johnson.
I'd say Ralphie, then. Man, I don't know if Ralphie would go in front of him or not. That's a hard one. I'm actually gonna put Ralphie next.
Ralphie and then Sully. So
Yeah.
Gertner, Sivia, Ralph, Sully.
Yeah.
She's on it.
So close.
Really?
Yeah. So because I should have maybe prefaced it, but do you want to run it real quick?
Old trickery.
Yeah, a little old trickery. I said again.
I knew I had to have been close.
Yeah, you're close, but
It's actually
it's their tenure as in years that they've raced.
Oh, I thought you just meant
yeah.
with that series.
Do you want to do yours again?
No, it's
No,
fine.
okay.
He's not very good at this, guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's a good thing I'm not a professional host.
Yeah.
Well, Gardner's raced for over 20-something years, I believe.
No, with the series, but like, yeah, like if they skipped a year, I didn't count it. Yeah. Any guess?
Sully's last then. He skipped a year, right?
He skipped a couple years, but yeah, close. Doris almost had it, just flipped Sully and Sivia. Gertner, Sivia, Sully, Johnson. Tater. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3. Alright. Man. I'm trying to prove as we go.
Your wife is funny.
Yeah, it's because we didn't run first. Yep. Yes, it is. Order these drivers from fastest to slowest time from the Plymouth season finale, locked in hot laps 2023. So the hot laps. You have Tim Cox, Eric Wilkie, Ryan Marshall, Ryan Zelsky.
Ray Charles got a better chance of seeing the sun.
Oh, man. Order these drivers from fastest to slowest time from the Plymouth season finale lock-in hot lap session in 2023. Tim Cox, Eric Wilkie, Ryan Marshall, Ryan Zelsky.
That's the order?
That's not the order.
Oh,
Just put it
I'm going to say Zelsky, Marshall, Cox, Wilkie.
Somewhat close, but no.
Marshall, Zelsky, Cox, Wilkie.
Marshall, Cox, Zelsky, Wilkie. Is that what you said?
No.
No. What did you say?
I said Marshall, Zelsky, Cox, Wilkie.
No. It was Ryan Zelsky was second, Eric Wilkie was third, Tim Cox was sixth, and Marshall did not start because he had motor problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Once again, trick question.
Trick question.
Is that the hidden rule book?
Yeah. It is the rule book. Yeah, no.
If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Yes. Oh, I wonder how well that's going to work this year. VanderVere 5. Oh, this is a good one. Order. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that one. That one's stupid. I don't know. Oh, no, that's what it was. Order Nathan Crane's numbers from oldest to newest. 1N8, 97, 89, 2.
Now, is this go-kart years?
No, just sprint car. Just
All right,
sprint
what
car.
was the numbers?
1N8, 97, 89, 2.
I don't ever remember him in a 2. That's the only problem.
That's the only problem. Do you want a hint? I'll give you a hint.
I think he was racing for Gardner when he was in 89.
Yep.
He was with you guys in 97.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go 289, 79, or 97, and the 1 in 8.
No. Tater.
97. Shit. 97, 89, 1 in 8, and then 2.
2.
But you missed when he was in the 11 car with Daryl.
I know. I didn't do all of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. No, I didn't do all of them. I did kind of figure the 11 would be a lot easier to spot, but it was 97 in 2017. He ran the 2 in 2019 with Colburn. Then he ran the 1 and 8 in 2020, and then the 89 and 21.
Who did you drive for in the N8 in the 1 and 8?
I had to been Colburn.
Yep, Doris got it. Yep. N8 was Colburn too, but he had a full-time ride that year. Back to Tater. 1, 2. 2. Order these Wisconsin wingless drivers from highest finish to lowest finish in the 2023 Wisconsin Wingless Sprint Series points standings.
What series?
Yeah, they're like the series traveling. Yeah.
22?
23.
23.
So last year. Shea Cesano, and now he's 31 in the midget. Yes, he is. And ripping. Austin Hansen, Tristan Furseth, Trinity UTEC, Josh Davidson. I mean, I can't be going like, Tater, Eller.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody looks past like the top 1.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Ain't nobody care about who finishes second, third, or fourth.
Could you even tell us who won or who was second last year?
No, I can't tell you that. I should
you?
know.
In 2023, who was second?
I can tell you who shared a championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Co-champion.
Co-champion.
No, man, I still count it. Yeah, that's stupid.
I can't even tell you who finished second.
No, because that's what matters in a championship run is winning
Yeah.
the championship. Anything else is a failure.
And
Pretty much.
Yeah.
nobody remembers who finishes second in a
Yeah.
race, much less.
Yep. Just wing it. Non-wing it.
We've been
What was the
doing that
names
already.
again?
Yeah, Tizzy, Furseth, UTEC.
So Hansen, Hansen, Davidson, UTEC, Tristan.
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with UTEC, Hansen, Davidson, Tristan.
No. Furseth was 15th. UTEC was 16th. Hansen was 17th, and Josh Davidson was 18th.
Man, I'm giving these people way too much credit. Way too much credit.
And I was like, oh, Furseth's got to be like number 1 because like rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Out of those 4, that rookie of the battle year last year was crazy.
Was it?
Yeah, Furseth was the highest placing rookie in points. Coxhouse was the only one out of the 3 rookies to win a feature. But Furseth and Coxhouse has racing experience, and Tizzy's never raced anything in his life, and he finished 17th in points. That was really crazy. Number 1 for Matt. Order these rookie of the years by highest points to lowest points. So whatever they finish with in the rookie year, their points. So these are all rookie of the years.
Well, that'd have been me. I finished first.
Yeah. Shay, for sure. I'll be there. 2025. Let's go. So we have Ryan Marshall in 2020, myself in 2016, Spoonmore in 2019, and Tristan Furseth in 2023. So who out of all those guys?
Marshall. I would go you, Marshall, Tristan, Furseth?
Spoonmore?
Spoonmore.
No. Marshall, Crane, DC, Spoonmore, Furseth. What do you got?
Just as you just read it.
Yeah, just I read it. No. Spoonmore actually had the most in 2019 at 2,123 points. I was second with 2,046.
Really?
Marshall had 1,882.
See, and I'm going off of his racing in the Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a dancer, though.
Dude,
let me tell you.
And a sleeper.
Yeah.
He'll sleep anywhere, even under trucks.
Yeah.
That wasn't him, I don't think, was it?
It was him.
Yeah.
In the
and
parking
If
lot?
anybody wants a video, just message me and I'll get it to you.
Yeah. Ashley, these questions are way too hard. I know. That's why I was like, I was saving this one for a while.
You would have thought Taters would know.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, I don't pay attention.
And then first up was 1741. So yeah. Tell us. I did. Yeah. Oh man. So Ashley Crane, Ashley Brief Photography does not approve of this game. Oh man.
She's like the Gazette, dude.
Yeah.
She knows everything.
Yes, that's
even in general life in the house. Nope, I'm right. You're wrong. Okay.
I mean, she was spot on. Like the only one she had was like Sully and Sylvia swapped. Everything else, she had everything spot. I gotta get Doris on here. That
good luck.
Yeah. Doris, you want to come on? I don't know. Let me ask you this: is there a specific guest that you would like to sit in with?
You can get these two right here.
Oh, yes, VanderVere. Now you're learning. Upsetting your main sponsor from Natasha VanderVere. Yeah,
Poor Matt.
Yeah, she is my main sponsor. So Tater, with running the Wisconsin Wingless, has there been any big surprises this year in the class? With scheduling or drivers not doing well or drivers doing really well?
The scheduling, I was sticker shocked on last week's driving. I mean, I get it, you know, it was cool, you know. I'd have to say I surprised myself last weekend. Saturday, at least. Sunday, you know, Angel Park was Redbud, you know, and luckily they got it fixed, but I'm sure, you know, you want a heavy track, save tires. You want a dry track, spend that money.
Yeah, if you want a heavy track, it's gonna rut up at some point.
Yeah.
Or be rough. And yeah. That should be a good question of the week. You should probably take that one. I noticed you started doing the questions. That's pretty cool.
I remember, no. But like I remember like when Campton drove a couple of years ago, we were at Sun Prairie. Mm-hmm. And I kid you not, we went through like...
Was that the cheater motor?
That wasn't an old cheater motor. They're all legal.
Yeah. They're all legal.
They're all legal.
What are you talking about, cheater motors?
I do remember back at one point in time, though, Uncle Fred pumped their motor, somebody's motor over there, and then pumped mine. He's like, we got a problem. Well, ain't this junk box, you know?
Could have been. You bought it from Lear.
No, that wasn't the motor.
Oh, man. Matt, do you follow the wingless at all? Or, like, a lot, or...
No, not
really?
It's hard to, because if they're not on flow or something, it's hard to really follow along. I mean, I more or less just go to see where Taters and Jimmy finished. Okay. And Marshall, I mean...
He's always good for shit talking during Monday.
Yeah, you try.
I mean, yeah.
You really sucked over the weekend.
How'd you start on the pole and finish 11th? What the hell?
Yeah.
At least pull off to make it look like something broke.
Yeah, save face.
That's what I tell them. I'm like, why the hell would you stay out there to go back?
Yeah. Okay, let me rephrase that question to you. In the 410 winged, what's something surprising about the series, whether that's scheduling, drivers doing really well, not doing really well? What's the most surprising thing right now in the 410 wing world with the IRA?
I think how close everybody is.
Okay.
You know, between the rookies, I mean, even the rookies are damn good rookies. I mean, them guys are...
Who is the rookie this year?
Oh, the 85, you have the
Julian?
16C. Yeah, you have Julian. He's actually a really good racer.
Yeah.
You have that Ryken.
Yeah,
he's damn good.
See, I wish they got Logan Julian here with an R. I like that because then I can see it. But
Tyler Ryken,
he doesn't.
He's supposed to be a rookie, I thought.
Yeah.
Now he's raced other series and stuff, but still, he's.
I mean, so is Logan Julian. I mean, he comes from 360s and the micros and stuff. Yeah.
It's just, you know, how close competition actually is. I mean, and with car count. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought every night was 30, 32 cars every night that they race this year?
And out of those 30, 32 cars, how many cars do you think could run top 5 to a win?
I think the top 10 any given night.
Nice.
Can
we're looking 11th, 12th, all the way to 12th for sure.
Oh man, that is.
I think the top 11 could win any given night. I mean, you know, I think what hurts a lot of these guys is the way they drive.
Okay.
I think some of them, you know, step on it a little bit, and that's their downfall on why they can't.
Okay.
You know, click them off, but
look at like Mike Rinke, like he said in his interview over the weekend, like Mike's been racing since we were kids, you know.
Sure, yeah, we're watching him in the 02, and it was always yellow.
Yep, the yellow 02.
Yeah, but like Mike is doing. I mean, granted, like Bob, like anything Bob Hood has, you can eat off of. Like it is absolutely badass equipment.
It is the best equipment one can buy.
Yeah. Yeah, we said the O2, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I just now got used to him driving the red 10 car.
Yeah. That looked like my car.
Yeah, it looks like your car. Yeah, for a little
That
bit,
was a joke between us. I'm like, hey, dude, nice vinyl.
Did Todd do their car too?
I don't know if Todd may have.
Yeah. So leading the points to IRA is Jake Blackhurst with 5 top 5s, 6 top 10s out of 6 features, and only 8 points behind him is Scotty Thiel with 2 wins.
Yeah.
And 4 top 5s, 4 top 10s, so that's why he's...
Jordan Goldsberry, I thought, would have ran better. I thought he would be higher, and I thought Neitzel would have been higher. The only reason I'd have put Thiel back a little farther is only because the bad finishes that he's had.
Yeah. Well, that was a feature that never happened. Right? But he spun out.
Yeah.
By himself almost. Or he did spin out by himself.
Well, he had Plymouth where he put it in the fence on the last lap, last turn. Then he went to Angel Park and, spun or whatever happened at Angel Park the next night. You would have thought just with the bad nights, he wouldn't be sitting 8 points behind the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that's true too. So I guess those wins are just what kind of carries that.
Him and Ozzy work out pretty well, though, I'd say.
Yeah, he's been
much better than Ozzy stuff.
Yeah.
He was really good in his own stuff. I think, I hate to say it, but I actually thought he was better in his own stuff. With his dad.
Okay.
Turning
wrenches and stuff.
I thought he was really, really potent in that.
Yeah. And I mean, his schedule is crazy though. And
I don't know. Would the surprise be Neitzel getting his first win in like 2 years?
You notice he switched different chassis styles.
Oh, he did?
He was a diehard Big Max guy, and he's on a standard cage. Or maybe it was a mid-max. Okay. But I think he's on a standard cage now, which is... Okay. Maybe it's fitting for this tire. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So, they got...
Something great for him anyways. I mean, he's always a great competitor, great person.
Yeah. And wow, we got 6 nights in and 66 cars showing up throughout those 6 nights.
Yeah.
That's solid. Very solid. And then obviously leading the points on the Wisconsin wing list is the Civ with a win, 5 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 5 features. And then first Seth in second. He's 47 points behind.
How much time do you think Jimmy puts in at the shop?
A lot.
No, him.
Oh, him?
Personally.
Oh man.
Not the crew, him himself. How much time do you think little
Have
Jimmy
you seen Matt Roebuck's hands?
How much time do you think little Jim actually puts in his own car?
I give it to Jimmy. He's got a real good support group.
Yeah, he
does, but I mean, because he's got a lot going on.
Yeah, with Colin.
Yep. I mean, and that's got to take a lot.
Yeah.
Because he is the crew chief on that car. Yeah. So,
I mean, I don't know. Like, what's better, to be the driver and the crew?
No. It's better
just the driver.
Yeah, because then you can focus on what you have to do.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about the car.
I agree.
Yeah.
But when Taters did that, the header fell off.
No, that car stays at a different location than Tater's car.
Oops.
But for me, it's just me and my dad. That's as far as making decisions. I mean, I have a great group of people that help me, but we're all getting older and man, I run them to death. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing what I do.
Yeah, and you're going to be doing, we should talk about some upcoming races before we end this. You're going to be doing the 604 and the non-wing on Father's Day?
Yeah.
Yep. Or no, wait, there is no 604.
No,
sorry. Wait, 410.
No, I'm not doing the 410.
No? Okay. You're going to be doing the USAC 410 and crate?
We want to, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
We'll see.
A lot can happen between them and now because they're, racing. Man, what do you got coming up? When's your next race?
Walmart Saturday.
Walmart Saturday with the IRA?
Yeah, always.
Okay. Nice. Matt Roebuck, what's age of crew?
52?
52. Oh, man.
Matt's the one that's the helping grace.
Jeez. Yeah, but Colin helps bring that number down.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't. He helps
Yeah, I seen
Wasn't
him
he in Victory Lane?
Yeah, he was with Tate.
Yeah.
It's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah, no, and he won a couple of features already in the wing cart, so I think he's going to be the next big one in the next generation.
Yeah.
I should say the under.
It's
teenagers.
hard to
Hey
say.
Sinclair, let's start him at 14.
Yeah.
Because
seriously.
You hate to say it, but you look at Strain,
Dude,
and
that kid
I watched him at Sycamore, and he's
that
damn
kid.
good.
Yeah, he deserves to be in a non-wing cart. His dad needs.
But his dad's got one.
I know, but
Wait.
O'Brien ain't letting him in the seat yet.
Oh, wait, so that's senior in the 604?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the kid.
No.
No.
No, the kids only ran the Lightning.
No, he did run the wing 604 once.
Okay.
This year.
Yeah, because I think let's see here, Brian Strain Jr. Yeah, he's 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To think he didn't get a participation trophy last year.
Oh wait, that's right.
I've always, since I've ever grown up, racing has been based off of like points and like on track performance. But it is what it is, you know. At least going into it, you know, they know.
Yeah, because Irwin got it right last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because Irwin brought it up. And he's like, "Yeah, Tater was stirring the pot." And I'm like,
It's not stirring the pot. It's a fact. I mean, it's results are results. You can't. I mean, what's that saying? You looked faster, or you didn't look so fast on my race pass, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you can say, "Oh yeah, we were good." Well, let me see how fast you really were.
Yeah. Wow. 7/10 off a fast time. Yeah. Were you that fast? Well, car.
But they gave it to him.
They gave it to him. Oh man, no. All right, so Brian Strain's the one to watch out for. Junior.
Don't forget the junior.
But I mean, look who he's got. You know, like Petska. He is definitely not no slouch. Nope. Neither is Heiner. They've all been. You know,
they've all won.
Yeah, like
they've
Thunderberg.
All won championships.
Yeah, like Thunderberg. He's real young.
Yeah.
He's
actually our next guest. Good
is
segue.
He? Yeah.
Yep. He's in staging next Monday. Jordan Thunderberg.
Don't spin it out in the pits.
Yeah. Don't spin it out coming to the table. So that's going to be a fun show as well. But yeah, so we're going to have to wrap this up, but we will be recording some Spotify, some After the Checkers, which that is gloves off. VanderVere's told me some stories that he wanted to bring up. And I was like, we'll save it for the bonus. Because if it gets too rowdy, I can edit that out.
Oh, only you knew.
Where the live is like, yeah, it's live.
I can imagine.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I left his ass in Ohio once, you know.
Yeah.
There's your teaser. Tune in for the bonus that's going to be dropping. I'll say Friday. I'll have it for Friday.
He threw a hot pot pie at me once, too, right out of the oven.
Pie.
Ain't this and eat this, you son of a gun.
I got some notes to start us off for the bonus. But we'll get out of here. Matt, who'd you like to thank?
You know, from day one, my Uncle Jeff has always been there.
And for those that don't know,
he was Grandstand Video.
There you go.
And then he worked for Flow. He worked for Dirt Vision. He still does a little bit of video in here and there. But Uncle Jeff has stood behind me 100% from day one. He's always been on the race car. And I got to thank the kids and the wife.
Yep.
The wife because she allows me to do it, and the kids because I force them to come.
And they look like they're having a good time still. So yeah, you're doing a good job.
I asked Kevin last week, "Hey, what do you do?" He's like, "I gotta help Dad." I'm like, Looks like he doesn't got his driver's license yet, or does he now?
No, he does.
Oh, he was complaining about driving Amber around.
Yeah.
She spends up more gas money than me. I'm like, well, dude, you know.
Oh man. Kyle Dunn, thank you for sending 99 stars. Thank you.
There's that stink stars?
No. Well, no.
Hey, didn't he? He did something in a tournament yesterday. I thought for his fishing.
Oh, Kyle, what happened in your fishing tournament over the weekend? Joe here says, let's get Nick Sheridan in the wingless.
Actually, Zelsky and I have been trying to make something like that happen.
Nice.
I've offered to help Nick Sheridan build his Lightning again. I'd love to see him back in something.
Yeah.
He was always awesome to watch in that '88 car.
Did not lift.
No.
Why not?
Well, you have no reason. What's going to break an arm?
Oh shit! That's one thing about him. He's been riding a bike a lot. I mean, he says he's lost quite a bit, like 40 pounds.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah. Kyle Dunn, no good fishing.
Caught a trouser snake.
Let's go soon, boys. I will go to drink the beer, but I do not fish. It's just too peaceful. Alan, who would you like to thank?
I got a list because I just typed it because I'll mess it up.
Yeah. I got mine written down too.
All Fleet Truck and Trailer, Hypersports, Pfeiffer Auto Clinic, Hefner Racing Products, Berryman Racing Shocks, M3 Custom Creations, Bailing's Racing Equipment, Mike's More Miles, Waukegan, Don's Machine Shops, Jack's Helmets, and Metalcraft. High Performance Lubricants, BSG Solutions, SW Underground, and this year my mom and dad have helped out tremendously. And
nice.
When you think you're like, oh shit, if they're helping out too much, and like they surprised me, and like
I thought that was last year.
No, that was this year. That was this year. Well, yeah, last year I take that back. My dad wanted to go racing so bad. He likes wing racing. He does not like non-wing racing. He wanted
I can
to.
See why.
I know why. But he
couldn't find somebody standing on the gas.
Yeah. he's about ready to unbolt the 4 bolts in the seat and put somebody else in. He enjoys it, but it's just something we do. My grandma's always wanted us to do it, and he's the same way.
Nice. So thank you to all of our guest sponsors.
Oh, and my nephew. Sorry.
Yep. Yes.
For your rudely interrupted.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well.
So thank you, and definitely check out. Where can our listeners find you guys at? You're at VanderVere Racing on Facebook.
Yep.
Is
pretty much it. I mean, I kind of try to stay to myself, and just how it goes.
Okay. And then Tater.
Hafford Motorsports on Facebook. My girlfriend Doris there, she updates that all the time for me, and
nice.
Catch me between the tires and the wall and whatnot or so.
Yeah. He's feeling cute. Okay, and then on our side, I'd like to thank Next Gen Pumps, Pullman Auto, RevTech Manufacturing, Rouge Helmets, Ashley Bree Photography, Painters Plus, Bay Nelson, Jack's Helmet Design, Pinnacle Media Productions, Daybreak Church, Mirror Image Coatings, Toro Tents, Hold My Beer Kenosha, Bricks and Minifigs, 10V Graphics, VanderVere Racing, and then special thanks to my beautiful wife Ashley, mom and dad Mark and Gail, Big One fan Kyle, Nathan, Lauren, Cooper, Ladders, Dave, Elliot, Hunter, and then also my youngest brother Caleb.
That was a lot.
Try saying it twice.
You're making me look bad.
No, you're fine. You did good.
Doris, sorry.
Yep.
She helps out a lot.
Yeah, in the bed.
Yeah.
Helping him up.
Caleb, your secret word is from the tires to the wall. That'll work. So that's actually my mom. Like, she's like, yeah, all the drivers that say, I'd like to thank my wife. Well,
Tasha, this is life.
This is life. So, yeah, my mom was always like, thank your wife, but also we have names. So I was like, okay, I will say everyone's name just so that everyone knows who I'm talking about. Because, yeah.
I've been married so damn long, if they don't know her name, they probably shouldn't.
There you go. It's like those people that have a problem with you, but then you're like, text me like, I don't have your number. It's like,
Hey, they have Doris's number. Hey, somebody sent this to me over your driving.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yep. And then just a reminder, next week we are back 7 p.m. Central in staging at Jordan Funderburg, lightning sprint driver, so we'll be talking some more lightning sprints. But catch us at the track this Saturday, all three of us will be running Saturday at Wilmot. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Joe. Great job, DC. You remembered your brother. Yes, I forgot my brother.
Wow.
On the list for the the top 10 wingless guys. I was like,
who called you out on it? Did he call you out on it?
No. So we'll save it for the bonuses. We'll save it for the bonuses. We're not gonna get out of here. So awesome, guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you at the track. And if not, we'll see you back here on Monday. Peace out, Girl Scout.